to startle you.
That's all right. Do you have an appointment?
I'm Dr. Keenan, the psychiatrist. We met on the docks after your boyfriend was shot.
Oh, yes, that's not a night I care to remember.
I understand. You were upset and you left so abruptly. I was concerned.
What can I do for you, doctor?
I wanted to see if you were okay.
Oh, well, that's very kind, but completely unnecessary.
When we met, you were on the pier in the middle of the night wearing your blood-stained wedding dress.
It was a horrible night, I agree, but I'm fine now. So thank you for coming by, but this is not a really good time.
You told me it wasn't your boyfriend's blood on the dress. It was yours from an old wound.
That's right, from an old wound that healed. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a magazine to publish, and I don't recall scheduling a therapy session.
You also told me you've been suffering from blackouts. You find yourself places you have no recollection of how you got there. It happened again, didn't it?
What makes you say that?
Listen, the symptoms you're exhibiting don't go away on their own. Okay, these blackouts, they increase in frequency and duration.
Bursting into people's offices uninvited and handing them a diagnosis?
Anything you say will be confidential.
I have a psychiatrist.
In Chicago, I'm here, and I'm very good at what I do. Why not let me help you?
All right, fine. I showed up to work in those clothes. I don't remember buying them, let alone putting them on, and I would never wear anything like that.
Why not?
Because it's not me. It's Connie.
Who's Connie?
It's Constanza, Louise, Falconeri, or Connie to my family, of which there were many. I grew up an only child, but I had an inexhaustible supply of relatives, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins on both sides. I grew up in Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, which is where I met Sonny, my boyfriend, the one who got shot.
Where did Kate come from?
Oh, I was ambitious. I was a straight-A student, and I wanted to get out of Bensonhurst, which I did. I got a scholarship to Princeton, and that's where I changed my name to Catherine Hardwick Howard.
So, Connie is who you were back in Bensonhurst?
Mm-hmm. Before I acquired any polish or understanding of style. Yeah. Tight, tough. This is how all the girls in the neighborhood used to dress, myself included.
But you don't dress like that anymore.
Oh, God, no. Not for years.
But you came to work dressed in Connie's clothes that you don't remember putting on.
Why are you talking about her like she's a separate person?
Perhaps she is. Form of amnesia, blackouts. Often these states are caused by stress or a particular trauma.
So this is a reaction to Sonny's shooting?
It could be. In rare instances, when a person is unable to cope with stressful or traumatic situations, they subconsciously call upon another part of themselves. We call this dissociative identity disorder, where a completely separate entity emerges and functions on its own as if it were a wholly...
Wait a minute. Are you seriously suggesting that I have multiple personalities?
The blackouts you've been experiencing, the gaps in time, it's possible that you've been doing these things as someone else, which is why you, Kate, don't remember doing them.
Oh, I see. Okay, so what you're telling me is I'm running around as Connie leading a double life. Is that what you're telling me?
How else would you explain the clothes, the memory loss?
This is ridiculous. I'm under stress, and I'm handling it, and I am fine. Now, please leave.
You're fine. I think we both know that you're not fine. As I said, these episodes could become more frequent. You need someone here to talk about what you're experiencing.
Well, I gotta give you credit, Doctor. This is a novel approach at drumming up business.
You're good at intimidating people, aren't you? But if I'm right about your condition, this isn't something you can handle alone.
Oh, sorry. Am I interrupting something?
No, not at all, Dante. Dr. Keenan was just leaving.
Call me. We can discuss this further. Detective.
Doc? Everything okay?
Yeah, it's great. Just trying to get the magazine out.
Well, I'll try to make this as brief as possible. Was Sonny here today?
Yes?
Do you know around what time that was?
I don't know, mid-afternoon. What's this about?
Does this look familiar to you?
No.
Well, That's interesting because I found it right here in your office.
And you think it belongs to Sonny because you found it here?
Has Sonny ever had a gun like
I
this?
told you I've never seen that before. What is this about?
This gun was used to shoot out Anthony Zaccaro's tires last night.
Well, it wasn't Sonny.
How can you be so sure?
Because, Dante, if your father was going to kill someone, he would make damn sure that the gun couldn't be traced back to him, and he certainly would involve me in any way.
Well, maybe it was an accident. Maybe he stopped by to see you, got distracted, and dropped the gun.
All right, well, maybe since we're speculating, how about maybe it was planned?
Has anyone else been in the office today, Kate?
Maxie?
Okay, well, I was here when she arrived, and the gun was here before that.
Have you talked to Sonny about this?
Yes, I did.
And what did he say?
He said it wasn't his. Kate, someone left this gun here. Is there anyone else you can think of that was in this office today?
Isn't there some kind of registration process, serial numbers?
Well, yeah, there used to be, but someone scratched it off. Didn't want to trace it back to them.
Well, Dante, it looks like you got a difficult investigation ahead of you.
Where are you going?
I'm going to see your father. He probably needs a friend after being grilled yet again by his own son.
He's not at home.
What do you mean? Where is he?
He's under arrest. After Anthony's tires were shot out, he veered into oncoming traffic and killed a young father and his child.
Sonny.
Well, he's not being arraigned until tomorrow.
This is not right, Dante. Sonny did not do this.
I want to believe that.
No. I know. I was with him from the second that he left the hospital.
After he was treated at the hospital, Kate, he went straight to the Quartermains where he threatened Anthony's life in front of a witness. Don't lie for him. You make him look even more guilty.
Your father saved your life last night. Have you forgotten that?
You keep coming up with stories like this, you're gonna wind up in a cell next to him.